Okay guys, it's like 20 bolts all the way around, somewhere around there. I got a 3/8. I'm going to take them all off around. So we crack this open. You might need a screwdriver to clean around the bolts. If it's real greasy and grimy in there, get some of that stuff out of it so you don't strip it. Okay, the only one that's different so far, most of them look like this. This one's a little different. This goes in the center. I'll show you where. Right in this hole. Don't forget to take that one out right down in there by the spindle. Look around in these holes, see if you got anything there. Okay guys, before I take them all off, can't forget this. Don't lose your O-ring. I'm going to clean all this dirt off of here and get this taken care of, put it back on, then we're going to open it up. Now there's a certain way to open these, but I forget which way that is. I know I have this here. I think that's got to come out. The little, I forget what you call these, but it makes it so you lock in everything and turns. I'm not sure if I have to open this way or the other way. So let's just do it. I don't know. We have to watch. There's two balls in here. There's two balls in here. We gotta watch. They're spring loaded. I tried to get these out. They will not come out. These two screws will not come out. Okay, so I have in socket 2 bolts. Takes that off, and you don't want to lose your little spring. Hold on to that. Goes in there. See how I have that spring there? When you bolt this on here, this little spring goes around the bolt, and then you bolt it in. Okay, you get your screwdriver, get it in that brake caliper, pop right off. There's my brake. It's kind of worn down, so I might just go ahead and order myself a set of these. Okay guys, so what do? I'll loosen this one, I'll loosen that one, and then this one. Now when I take them apart, I'm going to take this one out, I'm going to take this one out, this one, and I'm going to come back to that one. Okay guys, so I got a smaller screwdriver. I'm going to try it this way so I don't do any damage. I got a trick for getting that stuff out. Okay guys, this came off an old lawnmower bar thing. I just have a neodymium magnet there. See if we get that out. Nice. You guys heard that click too. Nice. Again, observe the ring around that bolt, okay? These go in the 2 holes, 2 deep holes. Here and here. There's 2 of them. Okay, let's see if it'll open this time. Nice. Nice. Look at that. Wow, that gear oil shot in there. No wonder. A lot of times this centerpiece will be shot when I'm spinning right there. I gotta see if those 2 little balls are in here. That might be the problem. There is none. Okay. They would be right in here. So I'm not going to mess with this just yet. But I think that might have been a problem. No balls in here. There's no tension. Alright, no tension. And it's just wearing itself out. Let me get some paper towels. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. By the way, guys, this was my free mower. I plowed with it for a little while. I didn't have time to take it apart during the winter. So it failed. You know, what am I going to do? You know, it's either going to work or it's not, and it didn't. Whenever it comes to plowing snow and stuff like that, everything fails on it. So let's see how let's take a look inside here. Look at how gray the soil is here. I don't think this had a seal on it. It might have at one time. But yeah, I'm gonna get some of that stuff, seal this really nice, this one. Last time I didn't seal it. My other mower. Basically, we gotta get this all cleaned up. That's supposed to be grease, guys. It's not supposed to be that color. It's not supposed to be that color. Somehow water must have gotten this transmission. I'm going to look over the gears real quick and see if there's anything internally wrong before I start disassembling this transmission. I'm going to poke around, see if there's anything wrong. And I'm going to take everything out and see why this isn't turning properly. Okay, guys, this will be part 2. If you have a pair of these shears, you could definitely cut yourself up a piece of scrap metal. Something like this with a flat edge. And you'll be able to get in there and scrape all that grease out. And you could cut this in 2 if you wanted to. And I might do that. I'm not sure yet. I gotta see how it goes. But yeah, I might cut this into 2. And then I got a board, or not a board, a piece of cardboard. Then I'll put everything on here. Okay, guys, so I identified that there was 2 balls in here. There's an upper one. There's an upper one and a lower one. So, you know, with the flashlight, you can see that there's something right in that center one on the top. It's hard to see. So anyway, both are there. That's good. It's really tight though. It's really super tight. So we'll have to take it apart and look in there and see what's going on. But for now, let's clean around here. With that, I could do a screwdriver, get in between everything. I'm going to take everything out. And guys, before you start taking stuff apart, take a couple photos so you know where everything goes in. This way you don't screw up. Okay guys, so once you do that, start pulling it out. I'm going to start with this end, the big end here. Lifting this up. I'm going to try to get this big gear out. Okay. Grease. I put all my grease on the cardboard. Then when this was loaded, in the trash can. This way it's not all over the place. Get on your gloves or whatever, just wipe it off. Now that that's out of there, this should come out. Well, that's in there tight too. This should just pop out, you know. There we go. There we go. I'm going to show you everything here, okay? There's the axles, there's all the gears. Now it's time to start cleaning all this. Go ahead and get your piece of metal, get in there. Look at that. Look how bad this stuff is. I mean, this is bad stuff in there. That's just crazy. You know, I want as much of this out as possible on there. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest, guys. Okay, so this piece of cardboard came from my pressure washer. But normally I'll just go over to the recycling bin, grab some cardboard enough to do my table here on top of my table, and just start working. You know, it's that easy. Hit a recycling bin. You can go to a bar, they have boxes, you know, in the back and stuff all over the place, you know. Find boxes everywhere. Okay, so now that I got most of the big stuff out, I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece in half so I can go ahead and get cleaned up in the other areas. Okay guys, when your board is all full of yucky stuff, get yourself another board. I got a lot more to scrape out, but not that much, so I got a smaller piece of board. I'm going to put this into a bag and be done with it. I'll leave a little end. Okay, so you can just throw it right into the bag. You don't have to worry about it. Set the bag aside. Continue. You know, if you don't have any scrap, guys, you can always use a putty knives. You know, get a couple different size. You know, that you can fit in here. I have scrap, so I'm just cut a piece of scrap. You know, I'm able to reach in and just reach into some crevices right here. You know, just with some gas. You know, you could get things cleaned up quite a bit. You just gotta be safe. Paper towels work really good. You know, they work really good. You know, you got a lot of stuff cleaned up really good. Towels, you know, you don't have to use wherever you're gonna make a gasket on here. You're gonna clean all this really well. You're gonna need some degreaser, brake cleaner, and just clean this flat surface really nice and clean. As I'm really thinking the problem is in the shifter bearing system, because it wouldn't lock in, you know. It wouldn't lock in place. It was like almost free, but you had to push it, but it didn't lock into place, you know what I mean? I tried it like heck to get these two screws out of here. I just can't get them out. I tried, can't get them out. I'm gonna get some penetrating oil in here. I'm gonna see what I could do. It's gonna take me a longer amount of time. Then on this piece, you got a C-clip. I gotta take it out, drop that down, check the teeth on everything. But I think most of the time, it has to do with the shifting mechanism. Because this all seems to be good here. I don't see anything wrong. This part has some movement in it. It's sliding back and forth. So that's the shifter mechanism here. That seems to be working really good. But this, more dirt. This here piece, try to shift this. It's really hard.